Hi everybody, so today I wanted to do something a little bit different on my channel. It's a little bit of a chatty video. I'm going to talk a little bit about my health, and I know that this video is, technically about weight loss, but I want to talk about health because health is what has contributed to my weight gain primarily. The main problem was that I had a back injury several years ago, and I was laid up for quite some time with it and had difficulty walking. I was off work for 6 months, and during that time I did gain weight because I was immobile. Once I did get mobile again, getting back into exercise was difficult because obviously the injury, and at that time, not long after, I discovered that I had fibromyalgia, so that was contributing to a lot of the aches that I was getting when I was exercising, and just in general, just aches and pains that I couldn't quite understand, that were impacting on my life massively at first. And so I gained weight during this period. Afterwards I tried to get back into some gentle exercise. I was cutting down, but I was finding that I wasn't losing weight. In fact, on some occasions I was gaining, and I couldn't understand it. So, and that wasn't just the only symptoms at the time, there were other things going on. So I went to the doctor and I said, look, I'd like to have a blood test, something's just not quite right, and I explained the situation. We talked a little bit about family history, and then they took the blood test from me and they found out that I have an underactive thyroid. Having an underactive thyroid makes it massively difficult to lose weight because your metabolism basically is asleep in an armchair. That's what I always say about my metabolism. It's just in an armchair with its feet up snoozing because it's so difficult, because your metabolism's not running properly. It's, it totally messes with the ability for you to be able to lose weight successfully, because I've never had a problem with losing weight. When I put my mind to it, I can lose weight and it's always come off quite easily. But on that occasion it didn't. And then I've kind of yo-yoed with weight, had a lot going on, gone through some mental health issues, some depression, some anxiety. When I get depressed and anxious, I do eat. I eat my feelings, as I like to say, and that has contributed here and there. I did lose quite a bit of weight for the wedding. I was very happy. I was at a great weight there, but I put on quite a bit afterwards. Just a lot of things that were going on. Lost a couple of family members and just a number of personal issues that I won't go into here today, but all contributed to just gaining weight basically. And I've wanted to lose weight for quite some time, but I know I haven't been in the right space to do it. And the reason that's important for me is because if I'm not in the right space with the rest of my health, or there are things that are going on in life that are stressful and I have anxiety and I'm suffering from depression, then I can't lose weight because my mind and my body are not ready for it, and I understand that. I recognise and read the symptoms from my body, and then from that I just go, right, okay, I can't do this. And I think that's important to be able to do that. Don't feel like you are, you're defeated. Don't feel like you are underachieving or anything negative about yourself. Just sometimes you and your body and your mind, they're just not in the right space for that weight loss. You're just not there, and it's not going to be successful. And if it's not successful, you're going to feel even worse, and I recognise that. For a period of time where things were difficult because I've been trained to be a teacher and it's just been really that one wage, I was eating twice a day, so I know that was a huge problem. I was eating breakfast, eating something very small, then not eating till tea time, and I know that that is a massive downfall. Because basically your body, well basically your brain really, is when you eat, when you haven't eaten for a very long period of time, say from morning to evening, your body will automatically just store as much fat as it can, because it's like, oh my goodness, food, I'm so hungry, I don't know when I'm going to get another meal, I need to store this. So I know that it's not a healthy way to eat. I know that little and often is a much healthier option. This is where I've made changes. I've made changes from what I was doing. You might look at me and think, oh, she's, she is overweight. I'm not hugely overweight, but I know that I'm uncomfortable. I can't wear the things I want to. I wear a lot of things I love, but there's still things in my wardrobe that I think, yeah, I need to lose some weight because I want to get back into that. So I'm not going to tell you what my weight start is at this point, but I will in the future. I'll be honest, I'm embarrassed about what the scales told me. And yeah, I weighed myself and thought, my goodness. I mean, it's not the heaviest I've been by any stretch, but it's definitely not what I thought I was. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk you through what I'm actually doing now. I know what doesn't work for me when I'm trying to lose weight is to just say, right, I can't eat this anymore. It does not work. And other people who go to different summer clubs say you can't eat that. That is nonsense. You have to find the diet plan that works for you. Now, I know that if I couldn't have a little chocolate treat, that I would be completely miserable. But I know that I can't have that chocolate treat every day. So that's where you make the changes. So you go from maybe having a treat every day and just reducing that down. A couple of times a week, something smaller, something that still gives you that fix. And that is what I'm doing. I have kept some habits the same, but I've also added in some new healthier habits. So what I did was I got the Wii Fit out. The Wii is the Nintendo Wii console. The Wii Fit board was broken, so we got a new one. It cost us £12 at CEX. You can actually pick up a Wii console in some places for around £15. So you could actually get the Wii console and the board and the game that I'm talking about for under £30. I know £30 is still quite a bit of money. It is definitely what has changed things for me. So I was looking through the games that we have, and we do have a few sort of fitness aimed ones, and The Biggest Loser is one of them. So I put it on, set up a profile, put my weight in, and then I was looking at it and I was thinking, I think that I need, this actually could be really good for me. I hate counting calories, I hate exercise. However, I recognise that I do need to exercise to lose weight. It's not going to come off just cutting down with food. I know that I need to move more. I know that I don't move as much as I should because, to be fair, when you've got fibromyalgia, sometimes it can just be... It's such a mental thing. Sometimes you can think, I'm not going to do that because I know that I'm going to be really poorly for the next couple of days or it's going to make me ill. With The Biggest Loser, I have to, in a 7-day period, you can put your calories in if you want, you don't have to, and you have to do exercise. Now, exercise takes place on 3 days of the week, every other day. So the programme is on a beginner level for me at the moment, and it's Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays is exercise. Then Sunday you do a quick challenge and have a weigh in and then see if you've lost anything for the week. I'm on my 2nd week of it now. So this is a rest day today, this is Saturday, but I did exercise yesterday. Wednesday was the day that I work, I teach all day, and I also do social media. That's another job that I do. So I came in and I was thinking, great, because the week before I'd done like 20 minutes of yoga and I was thinking, oh, I'm really looking forward to doing this yoga. I came in on Wednesday and it wasn't that at all this week. It was a lower body workout and it was 30 minutes and it was hardcore. But I am so pleased with myself because as much as I hate doing it, I'm doing it because I know it's going to make a difference. Anyway, I'm kind of jumping forwards. So basically you do these workouts. They're just short really. You do a workout and then you can do the cool down. I always do the cool down because I feel like those stretches are very much along the lines of what I've already been doing for my fibro, which already really help. So just general kind of stretching exercises. So I've been doing that. I have been drinking around 1500 mils. I know it's 2 litres. I know this is 1.5, but I've been drinking 1.5 litres of water every day. So I'm drinking 1.5 litres of water, but then I'll have a cup of tea in the morning, and then I will have maybe another kind of drink. Sometimes I have fruit juice, and then I have a hot chocolate every night. So I am getting those 2 litres of fluid into my body. And the difference that makes is it just helps the organs work better. You're not dehydrated. There's fluid enough in your body to help everything function better. And if everything's functioning better, then you're more likely to lose weight. I am now eating little and often, which is a great move because I feel like that massively has helped. And I'm actually really quite enjoying that. So I'll have my breakfast, and generally that's either toast with a light layer of butter on, or I will have a rice cake with a layer of peanut butter and half a sliced banana on top of it, and that's breakfast, or a small bowl of cereal. And then I have something light at dinner. I'm trying to eat more vegetables, so the Biggest Loser will say eat 1 raw vegetable today, and I love raw carrots, so I'll do that on those days. Or it'll say make half of your plate vegetables, which is what I did yesterday. I'm eating quite light, so I'm eating pita breads with fish fingers and salad in, or I'm eating a pita bread with chicken and salad in. So I'm keeping the meals light. Had a stir fry, which we do in a little bit of Lurpak lighter butter because I can't have oil because I have IBS and it affects me. So just kind of keeping it healthy meals. Chicken char grills are quite good for calorie rise. So I'll have a chicken char grill with a little bit of pasta and vegetables, and that's tasty. So what I'm eating is tasty and it's filling. But I'm still having little treats here and there. So Once a week I'll have a little slice of pizza. Like if I'm cooking pizza for Tony, I'll have a little slice of pizza to go with what I'm eating. So it's not about cutting everything out that I like. I'm drinking water. I drink ginger Pepsi Max, which is obviously sugar free. So just, you know, and I don't drink that every day now. So last week I had 1.5 litres, and that was over 7 days, which is really massive for me because I could drink 2 litres of pop a day at one point, and that was Coke. So it was a lot of sugar that I was taking into my diet. I got that down. To be honest, some days I was drinking 3 litres because I'd drink a full bottle and go into the next one. So I know myself some of the mistakes I was making. I know I don't make those as much now. I am making sure the water fills me. I feel hydrated, so I'm not feeling the need to drink a lot of fizzy pop. I'm being a bit more active. Last weekend on Saturday I went to the local village with my husband and we did 3 hours of light walking. So that was really great. And then on Sunday we did the mini challenge. I did the mini challenge. It was a couple of minutes and then we went out for an hour's walk with the dogs. So that was really good. So I've kind of put a bit more movement into what I'm doing. I'm still using the sleep app at night because with my fibro, huge problem sleeping. The ones that I'm actually using are Rain, and I really like Thunderspace. So I have done a video about this at one point. Thunderspace is fantastic. You can have it with a flash on the camera and the lightning will flash. But you can put this on to a... It's on a timer. So literally that will actually just turn off after it's played for so long. I put that on every night. Or I use Rain as well, which Rain is also really nice. It's got some really great programs on here. Just waiting for it to load. Come on. Okay, so that's this one, and this one has lots of different sounds that you can pick from. I have found that for focus when I'm working, sometimes I find it a little difficult. I use a washing machine. It's rhythmic and steady, and it just helps me focus. Whereas sometimes my mind can wander. Or I use a clothes dryer. Just a bit gentler, but if I have that on in the background, it's just a little bit of noise and I can really focus. Some people need complete silence. Like I said, it's rhythmic, it's relaxing for me. Now not everybody has the same kind of triggers for relaxing sounds, but I love them. They've actually updated this app, so I'm going to have a look at this in a second. I'm really quite excited. Now last week I lost 7 pounds, very excited. I know though myself that this is because I was heavy. I didn't expect to lose 7 pounds every week, and in fact this is my second week, and this week I've lost 2 pounds, and I'm absolutely fine with that. That's great because 2 pounds is still a loss, and if I lost 2 pounds every week I'd be happy. Some weeks you can gain, some weeks you might not. The other thing to keep in mind when you're doing anything like this is my exercise plan on The Biggest Loser has actually stepped up this week. Like I mentioned, I had harder programs to do this week. And muscle weighs more than fat. So as you are toning your muscles, then sometimes you might just not see loss because your muscles are getting more toned. They're heavier, you probably have lost, but because the body has gained muscle weight, it's just going to balance out. So having all these things in your mind when you start something, writing them down if it helps you. Like, if I don't lose, it's okay because of this, then that's fine. The weeks that I'm on my period, I mean, I am heavier. I'm always heavier when I have my period. So I'm okay with that too. Great. I know that. So write these things down. Keep that there. Keep it visual. Like, right, okay, so these things are going to happen. It's not going to throw me. Because in the past, when I haven't been in the right headspace, I've gone, right, I'm going to do this. And then after the first week, I've not really achieved much, and I've thought, right, I'm going to eat a cake. Because I'm just so depressed this has not worked. And that is just how it goes, isn't it? That it's so hard. It's soul destroying. It's so easy to put it on, and it's really so hard to get it off. But I've just finished my second week. Well, kind of. Tomorrow's my last day of my second week. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good in myself. I feel just a bit more energised. I just feel a lot better in myself. And I wanted to share it with you just because I want to know if anybody else is on this journey. Is there anything that you do, anything that you have found that you like to eat that's like really tasty, but it's really low in calories or fat. I never used to count calories. I hate it. I abhor calorie counting. Now on this program, they would like you to eat around 1,844 calories a day. They don't want to go, you're not going too hardcore. It's best to start light. If I threw myself in, cut everything out, went really hardcore on exercise, I'd give up by the end of the week because it's too much for me. I know it's too much for me. It's too much for my health. It's just too much for me as a person. So I want to start slow. And as I get healthier, as I lose weight, as I start to feel better, as I start to feel stronger, both mentally and physically, then I'll be able to do more hardcore stuff. And then it'll be the time to up the program. The other thing that I do, which is something that I haven't changed, is I have a hot chocolate every night. And you might be thinking, wow, the calories in that. But we actually use skimmed milk with it, and you'd be surprised the difference it makes in calories when you use skimmed milk to make a hot chocolate. I only have a small cup, but every night I have that. That is my ritual. Even in the summer, that is my ritual. Because I find if I have that hot chocolate, it's that nice sweet taste at the end of the day. It makes me feel comforted, it makes me feel relaxed, and it helps me sleep. So that is something that I wouldn't change, but it's around 111 calories, so I'm absolutely fine with it. I accept those calories at the end of the day because that's something I need, and that's something I need for me. It's not about diet at that point. That is, you can't change everything, and why should you? Life's for enjoying, and if you want to eat that piece of cake, then eat it, and then just be careful for the next few days. And that is how I am going to do. That's how I'm going to live now. I am going to make good decisions, but I'm also going to treat myself if I want to. I just know I can't treat myself every day. And I have gone through phases where I've treated myself a lot. So I know that I can't do that anymore, and that is fine. I think that you get better self-control once you see things work, and once you feel different and you realise that you've got that treat coming. I think that's great. My calorie intake has kind of swung from day to day because it's not the same. On a really good day, I'll eat around 1,000, and then on a bad day, I'm saying bad day, but it's just on a heavier day where I've eaten a bit more, it's 1,400 is the highest I've been with a treat, but it's generally evening out at around 1,200 calories a day, and that's great. 1,200 calories is really good because it's actually below what the program says I need to eat, and they said that you need to eat around 1,000 calories a day if you really want to kick start weight loss and get weight loss. And the thing is, I know that weight loss for me is difficult because of the underactive thyroid. It just is more difficult, but it's good to see results anyway, because I must be doing something right. Now I feel like I've waffled enough, but I feel like I've covered everything there. I will keep you updated. I won't bore you with lots of videos, but maybe check in once a month and let you know how everything's going. So what I'll do is I'll do it every 4 weeks. So I'm 2 weeks in the program now, but I won't make another one of these videos for another 4 weeks. And just let me know what you think about that. Like I said, comment below anything tasty you like to eat that is low calorie, anything that you found that really works for you. I'd really be interested to find out any kind of easy things you can throw together that are low calorie. I'm a very picky eater, however, but it's also just really great to hear from people like what they enjoy eating. Particularly, it can seem so difficult, but it's not really. It's easier to eat healthy than you realise, I think, and to cut down. And it's just about making that slow change. If you're thinking about trying to lose weight, maybe just start to lower your portion sizes of what you're eating and eliminate a few little things here and there. And you will find you crave those things less, and maybe you'll even see weight loss from that. But over time, do that for a short period of time. And then when you do come to start to try to lose weight, it won't be quite so difficult. I know that I can't go cold turkey. I can't go from just stuffing my face to basically eating very little. But I actually don't feel like I'm eating very little, but you know what I mean. I can't go from this really rich diet of really yummy things and lots of fat and lots of sweets and then go to like not having that. I need to slowly bring myself down to it. And I just think that for me, it's about changing your lifestyle. But you can't change it overnight. I just don't think it's healthy to change it overnight. Great for those people who can't change it overnight. Well done you. Not for me. Not for everybody. So I guess that's my kind of point. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little bit something different. I did put it up as a bonus video today, just in case people really just weren't interested in this kind of video, so that you would have something else to watch. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always, and I'm going to love and leave you and see you all soon. Bye!